Bago pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ng mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
For 11 under division, CMG VIZIER bowlers going up against MLO basketball. Now let us welcome the starters first from CMG VIZIER bowlers. Number 3, Lucas Olave. Number 4, Zacarias Garcia. Number 5, Vic Gonzalez. Number 28, Clark Makasait. And 44, Marcus Lico. With our head coach, Michael Gonzalez. And now let's meet the starters from MLO basketball. Number 2, Joaquin Daos. Number 11, Kyrie Dalaten. Number 15, Joaquim Castro. Number 22, Juano Reynoso. And number 23, Joaquim Go. Head coach of MLO basketball, Noel Engrosha.
And good afternoon and welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, ang liga ng bawat batang Filipino. Game number 6 between CMG VIZIER Ballers and MLO Basketball for 11 under. And just in case you didn't get to hear our venue announcer, Reg announced the first 5 for CMG VIZIER Ballers. We have number 3, Lucas Olave. Number 4, Zacarias Garcia. Number 5, Fifth Gonzalez. Also, we got number 28, Clark Makasait, and number 45, Marcos Litong. While for MLO Basketball, for the first 5, number 2, Joaquin Daus. Also got number 11, Kyrie Dalaten. Number 15, Joaquim Castro. Number 22, Juano Reynoso. And number 23, Joaquim Go. And first possession going to MLO Basketball. As MLO Basketball up and start things off with a blast. Joaquim Castro attempts a 3. Short on the 2 from Juano Reynoso. And it's number 2. Joaquim Daus with the basket there. Zacarias or Zach Garcia going to Marcos Litong. And Zach Garcia, 3. It's Zacarias Garcia. And we got Lucas Olave taking care of the inbound. for CMG. Marcus. Just at the shoulder and basket in for Marcus Litong. CMG with a lead of 3 points, 5-2. Joaquim Castro. And that's going to be a foul on Lucas Olave. After this ball game, folks, we have a 13 under division match between MLO Basketball and Easy Clean Quezon. And for our 8th game, 11 under, it's Campon Clothing versus Code Black Quezon. Game number 6. And a miss there coming from Joaquim Castro. Joaquim picks up the loose ball. Going for a shot, air ball. Marcos Litong strongly taking care of the rebound. And the ball taken away from the hands of Fifth Gonzalez. Joaquim Castro. That's going to be a foul. And foul called on Fifth Gonzalez. His 5th and the 2nd team foul and a trip to the free throw for Joaquim Castro. Short on the first free throw. And this early in this ball game, we'd like to acknowledge our sponsor, Chef's Magic. Make every meal a magic moment. Also, thank you to Pound Active for quality sportswear. Milo, as every champion has my Milo story. And our official game ball, the official game ball of the Junior MPBL. That's Doray, ang bola ng Pinoy. Doray, the first Pinoy basketball. And of course, Growy by Unilab. Maximize your child's growth window while their growth plates are still wide open. Growy contains 100% vitamin D3 to help strengthen bones and muscles. So beat the growth deadline. Switch to Growy. 7 minutes and 30. Kyrie Dalatin. And that gives them now a 1-point lead. MLO Basketball taking advantage away from the hands of CMG. Blocked there by Kyrie Dalatin. Into the hands of Joaquim Castro. Goes up short. Joaquim again for the 2nd try. Still needing a bit more energy. Zach Garcia. Go to Marcus. And MLO Basketball with the possession. Substitution, we got number 18, Jefferson Alday checking in for CMG. And a quick substitution was also for MLO as number 5, Russell David checks into the ball game. MLO. Great move there. Off to Joaquim Castro. And basket secured by Joaquin Daos. We got Joaquim, and Joaquim. A Q-U-N, a K-I-M, and a Q-I-M. Going to a CMG Vizier. Lucas Olave. It's going to be a foul on number 22, Juano Reynoso. Ball picked up there by Russell David. Russell faced off against Zach Garcia. Inside the paint against 3 white shirts and finding himself on the floor. Russell David. And foul's going to be called on foul on Lucas Olave. Russell David at the free throw for 2. Basket in. A 4-point advantage for MLO Basketball. And 2 for 2 for Russell David. And substitution as we have number 13, Julian Ezequiere, coming in, as well as number 22, Guts De La Paz. Zach Garcia. And basket for Marcus Litong. 7-10, a 3-point advantage for MLO basketball. And ball possession for MLO. And a timeout called by MLO basketball with a score of 10 for MLO. CMG at 7, and Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to.
And let's get back to the ball game. Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. 5 minutes and 13 remaining in the first quarter. Another steal by MLO basketball. Basket there for Alonso Ami. CMG with Jefferson Alday. Going to look to Zach Garcia. Marcus Litong going for the 3. Missed by Guts De La Paz. That's MLO basketball. And that's going to be a free jump ball. And possession error points to CMG Vizier Ballers. Substitution, we have Fifth Gonzalez coming back into the ball game. While for MLO, we have Kyrie Dalaten also coming back into the ball game. CMG with Julian Ezequiere. MLO basketball. Whoops. 8-second backcourt violation. Called an MLO. Marcus Litong. Marcus going to Jefferson Alday. Inside to Julian, but ball taken away by MLO. Particularly by Joaquin Daus. Going to Alonso Ami. Full force there for Russell David. Getting squeezed. And traveling violation. Jefferson Alday. Going to Marcus. Julian Ezequiere. Fifth Gonzalez. Julian. But there's 2 MLOs waiting for the opportunity to get the ball. And they just did that. Plus a basket from Russell David. CMG. Fifth Gonzalez. Another turnover. Another change hands. Kyrie Dalatin. The step back, then the forward. Still no basket for MLO. And it's Julian Ezequiel taking care of the rebound. And a miss on the shot by Fifth Gonzalez. And that's a trip to the free throw. As he is fouled, number 20. And at the free throw, we have Russell at the free throw. Fifth Gonzalez. We have substitution, 24 and 26 coming in. Franz Cabulong and number 26. Okay, number 26, Apollo Anchoris coming into the ball game. – 11-14, a 3-point advantage for MLO basketball. From Kyrie. Now with CMG. Vizier, Ballers. Jefferson Alday. Inside to Julian Ezequiel. Lead is down to 1 for MLO basketball. And we got some substitution with number 15, Matthew De Castro, coming in for CMG. MLO, too strong, coming from Apollo Anchoris. Alonzo, Ami, missed from the 3. CMG, and that's a interception by Alonzo Ami. Zach Garcia. Guts de la Paz. And there's going to be a foul and trip to the free throw for Guts de la Paz. And foul call in number 24, Franz Cabulong. And at the free throw, Guts de la Paz shooting 2. They're down by 1 point. And now a chance to equalize. MLO. Kyrie Dalatin. And it's going to be a foul and a basket from Kyrie Dalatin, and a foul call on Julian Ezequiel. It's first and at the free throw. Some substitutions. We have Joaquim Castro and number 22, Juano Reynoso. Second for MLO basketball, and here goes with N1 for Kyrie Dalatin. Still a miss coming from MLO. They're going for another basket following that stint at the free throw for MLO. And foul call in number 22, Juano Reynoso. 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And intercepted quickly by Kyrie Dalatin. Quick pickup by Joaquim Castro. Kyrie. And that's going to be a foul on fifth. On fifth, Gonzalez. And they're already in penalty, so 2 free throws for Kyrie Dalaten. Miss on the first free throw by Kyrie Dalaten. And basket there for Joaquim Castro. 19-13, a 6-point lead for MLO basketball. Zach Garcia and a steal by Joaquim Castro. Joaquim fires it up. Step in. And a warning has been slapped on CMG VIZIER for improper bench decorum. Fifth, Gonzalez. And Marcus. And that's it for the first quarter with a score 13-19. A 6-point lead for MLO basketball over CMG VIZIER Ballers. And we will be right back. And on your screen, we got our Chef's Magic. Our Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And a technical on the coach of CMG VIZIER for using profanity. And a technical free throw now for MLO basketball. And it's going to be Alicia Brosas is going to take the technical free throw. And we're Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Score is 13-19 at the end of the first quarter. And now 13-20 following the technical free throw. MLO with a roll there inside from Joaquim Castro. CMG VIZIER going to Marcus. MLO. Joaquim Castro. And the basket. A miss though from Alicia Brosas. Zach Garcia. Zach going to Marcos Litong. 13 to 22. A 9-point advantage now for MLO basketball. This is the second quarter, folks, of game number 6. MLO basketball. They got 20 seconds to shoot. Joaquim Castro double teamed. And ball picked up there by Alonzo. Ami for 3! Alonzo! 25 on the board for MLO basketball. To the baseline. And that's a foul on Zach Garcia. And foul going to be called on number 22, Juano Reynoso. Quick substitution. We have a 4-man substitution. De La Paz, Ezequiere, De Castro, and Alday for CMG VIZIER. And also a substitution in just a bit. But first, making way for Zach Garcia's free throw. Zacarias Garcia. One for two for Zach Garcia. Substitution for MLO basketball. We have number 21, Trinidad, and number 23, Joaquim Go. Alday. Here comes a three. Oh, basket there, Zacarias Garcia. And that happens to be his second 3-point shot in this ball game. Zacarias Garcia. Lead is at 8. And no one's going to let go. Jump ball, ball possession for CMG VIZIER Ballers. CMG going to Zacarias Garcia. Off to Alday. That's Jefferson Alday. And the ball tapped away by Alonzo Ami. Let's go. A little too much on the power. Joaquim Go! 27 to 17, biggest lead in this ball game. 10 points. Going to Jefferson Alday. Jefferson to Zach Garcia. Zach Garcia down to rescue. It was almost a turnover. Still with CMG. And Zach Garcia, 19. Joaquim Castro. Missed by Elijah Brosas. Going to Zach Garcia. Oh, over the head. And onto the outside, Guts de la Paz. And we have some substitutions. Lucas Olave checking back into the ball game, as well as I think that's number 45. And then also Fifth Gonzalez checking back into the ball game. MLO. Going to Alonzo Ami. Fifth Gonzalez picks it up for CMG. Ooh! Zach Garcia losing his balance. Now with MLO going to Joaquim Castro and deny the basket. Was Joaquim Daos.
Shuffle, ball possession for MLO basketball. For the
27 to 19. Jump ball, possession arrow, points to MLO basketball. Another substitution for CMG VIZIER. We have number 28, Clark Makasayat. MLO with Joaquim Castro. CMG, but cutting cross the crowd and going for the steal was number 12, Alonzo Ami. And a jump ball and possession goes to CMG. Also have a substitution with Kari Dalaten checking back into the ball game for Joaquim Castro. Zach Garcia. And we have a timeout call by CMG VIZIER Ballers. They have 19 on the board against 27 of MLO basketball in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugo.
And welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. CMG VIZIER Ballers trailing by 8. Going to Clark Makasayat. Back to Clark. Clark decides to take the basket, take the shot. Rebound by Marcus. Now with MLO basketball. Alonzo. Pass inside to Kyrie. Kyrie goes to Elisha. Sorry, that's actually Joaquim Go. Let me correct myself. That's Joaquim Go. Ooh. A bit of entanglement there between Kyrie Dalaten and Lucas Olave. Substitution with Isaiah De Los Reyes checking in for Joaquim Go. It's just a catch and release. Shot clock violation. Going to CMG. Zach Garcia. MLO. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, it's okay. We're good. We're good. We're alive. We're alive. Sorry, we got involved in that last action, but wait, what determination there in the eyes of Alonzo Ami. Also being very mild-mannered with the number of sorries. But we're good. Technical table still alive. 21-27. And that's going to be a step-in. Lucas Olave with the inbound. It's 21-27. And stepping on the baseline this time. Possession with MLO basketball. Quick pickup by Isaiah de los Reyes. And another one from Alonzo Ame. 3. And the lead now is at 9. Here's fifth. Gonzalez. Missed by fifth. Going to MLO. Ami, here's Alonzo Ami. And 3-second violation called in MLO basketball. CMG. Ball. A quick pickup by Joaquin, but it still ends up in the hands of CMG, and basket there by fifth Gonzalez. And another turnover. And we have another substitution with number 15 coming back into the ballgame, Joaquin Castro. CMG. 14 seconds to shoot. And ball taken away by Joaquin Daus. Steal there by Marcos Litong, and basket for Marcos Litong. CMG lead is down to 5 for MLO basketball. MLO. Kyrie Dalaten. Into the hands of the white shirt. CMG. Zach Garcia. Fifth Gonzalez. Lucas Olave. And that lead is down to just 3. Not too long ago, the lead of MLO basketball was at 10. Here's Joaquin Castro. And Lucas Olave for the rebound. Going to Marcus. Saved by fifth Gonzalez. Ooh. Fifth holding on to. Ooh. And a technical has been called on the coach of CMG Vizier, and since this is the second infraction, he will be out of this ball game. And foul call in number 11, Kyrie Dalaten. And technical free throw by Joaquin Castro. And let's get back to the ball game. And just to give you an update, the head coach of CMG Vizier Ballers have been ejected from this from the game as he had 2 infractions already. The first one being the call for profanity, and the second one. So he's now out of the ball game. It's the assistant coach of CMG Vizier Ballers now taking care of the 12 and under division team. And a miss by Joaquim Castro. Follow for MLO. There's Julian Ezequiere. Going to Marcos Litong. And that's going to be a foul. And foul call at number 2, Joaquin Daus. And at the free throw, Marcos Litong. Just 1 second remaining in the second quarter. Marcos brings the lead down to 2 for MLO basketball. Lead down to 1, 29-30. And that is it for the second quarter with a score of 29-30 in favor of MLO basketball. And Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL Pocket League Season 3 will be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka
And welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Third quarter action now taking place. And at the end of the first 2 quarters, 29-30. A come from behind. Awakening here from CMG Vizier Ballers. The question is how they're going to hold up in the next 20 minutes considering their head coach is not with us as he's been asked to leave the playing area following two technical calls. It's 29-30. Looking at CMG Vizier Ballers from 13 to 29. That's 16 points they scored in the second quarter. While for MLO basketball, a slowdown from the 19 points in the first quarter, going down to 11 in the second quarter, and somehow losing grip. Castro. 29-30. Ball with CMG Vizier Ballers. A chance now to take the lead. That is Joaquim Castro. But no change of hands there. Fifth, Gonzalez. CMG. And that's going to be Turnover following step in by CMG. Here's MLO basketball. MLO going to Joaquim Go. Joaquin Dios. Back to Joaquim. And this is Joaquim Castro. Or it could be Joaquim Castro. Back in the hands of MLO basketball. And that's going to be a foul on Joaquim Castro. And foul call in number 22, Guts De La Paz. And that's 2 free throws for Joaquim Castro. And I've been told it's Joaquim Castro. And Joaquim missing his first free throw. Joaquim going for a second free throw. 1 for 2. It's 31-29. A 2-point advantage for MLO basketball. But don't forget, CMG VIZIER Ballers has shown us that they can really come back in this ball game following a 10-point deficit earlier, ending the second quarter with just being down by 1 point. So never dismiss CMG. But the question right now, and since they don't have their head coach, how this is going to pan out, how this is going to play out for this 6th game. Joaquim Go. Here CMG going to 5th. 5th Gonzalez. And we are tied at 31. 6 minutes in. 52. And foul call on number 5. Call on Russell David. As we have a substitution with Alonzo Ami checking back into the ball game. And going for the steal, 5th Gonzalez. Off to Zacarias Garcia. And that's going to be a foul on Juano Reynoso. And that's his 4th personal foul in a trip to the free throw for Zacarias Garcia. And Zach Garcia sinking his first free throw. Taking the lead away from the hands of MLO basketball. It's been a while since CMG figured in the lead of this ball game. And now they have an upper hand of 1 point. Short on the shot by Joaquim Castro. Here comes Zach Garcia. Coming off the assist of 5th Gonzalez. Alonzo Ami. And that's going to be a foul call on Marcos Litong. Holding foul. And some substitution. Lucas Olave checking in for CMG. While Franz Cabulong checking in for MLO basketball. Alonzo Ami. Going to Franz Cabulong. It's now 5th Gonzalez. 5th going to Lucas Olave. Back to 5th. Goes for the basket. 5th Gonzalez. Wow. And 8 seconds backcourt violation. At times, it's really hard to imagine that the likes of Fifth Gonzalez and Julian Ezequiere are actually younger than 10 years old, as these two are part of the 10 under division team of CMG Vizier Ballers. And basket there from Marcos Litong. Going to Joaquim Daos. And Marcos is there with a quick pickup. Following that miss on the hold by Alonzo Ami. And jump ball, basketball, and possession goes to MLO basketball. 4 minutes and 53. Alonzo for the three. Out of bounds, white shirts. And we have Russell David checking back in for MLO basketball. For number 23, Joaquim Go. Marcos Litong. Fifth Gonzalez, back to Marcos, back to Fifth. Fifth faces off against Alonzo. And saved by Fifth. Going to Julian Ezequiere. But going out of bounds. And a substitution with Kyrie Dalaten checking back into the ball game for Joaquin Daos. (32-31). A 7-point advantage now by CMG Vizier Ballers. Going for the three. Air ball from Joaquim Castro. And jump ball. Possession goes to CMG Vizier. Zacarias Garcia. Almost a quick turnover. And the foul. For foul on Zach Garcia. And ball tapped away from the hands of Russell David by Fifth Gonzalez. It's foul in the basket for Fifth Gonzalez. And I just love that subtle bump that he gave Zacarias Garcia. Their way of saying, good job, man. Good job. And a substitution for CMG Vizier with number 18 coming in. Jefferson Alday. And at the free throw for his bonus. Fifth Gonzalez. Basket in for Fifth Gonzalez. Substitution. As we have number 18, Jefferson Alday checking in for Marcos Litong. As Marcos gets a well-deserved break, which probably wouldn't even last more than 2 minutes. 3 minutes and 34. Max 1 minute. Steal by Zacarias Garcia. Waiting for the rest of the troop. Julian Ezequiere. Zach with a miss. Going to Alonzo Ami. It's 41-31, a 10-point advantage this time by CMG Vizier Ballers. Lucas Olave. Go to Jefferson Alday. Jefferson. Coming in for three. Miss there by Zacarias Garcia. And that ball will stay with CMG. Lucas, 10 seconds to execute a shot. Lucas Olave. Ball taken away. Joaquim Castro. And foul call the number 18, Jefferson Alday. his first. And that also brings CMG to penalty, and at the free throw, number 15, Joaquim Castro. And miss by Joaquim. And basket in for Joaquim Castro. Substitution. Marcos Litong is back in this ball game after, I think, a minute of rest. 2 minutes 39 remaining in the third quarter. And a quick thanks as we make way for Julian Ezequiel for the basket. Thank you to Chef's Magic. Make every meal a magic moment. Doride, Bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL. The first Pinoy basketball, that's Doride. Thank you to Pound Active for quality sportswear. Milo, as every champion has my Milo story. And Growy by Unilab. Maximize your child's growth window while their growth plates are still wide open, as Growy contains 100% vitamin D3 to help strengthen bones and muscles. So beat the growth deadline. Switch to Growy. Two minutes and 1 second remaining in the third quarter. A tap out there by Joaquim Castro. And a substitution with number 26, Apollo Anchores coming into the ball game. Intercepted by Joaquim Castro. Goes straight to the basket. Basket there. Joaquim, sorry, let me say it again. Joaquim Castro, not Joaquim. Joaquim Castro. Marcos Litong. It's a palindromic score, 4-3-3-4. Had to say it, my favorite word. Whoa! That's a strong hold. And that's a jump ball. And the possession arrow points to MLO basketball, 43-34. A 9-point advantage by CMG VIZIER Ballers. Going to a miscalculated moves here by MLO basketball. Starting off that inbound, almost a quick steal already. And then finally with Alonzo Ami. And that is a power-up move by Zacarias Garcia. And we have a timeout called by MLO basketball. That's 43-34, down by 9. And Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3 will be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pang
And we're back. And a basket. It's a foul in the basket for Kyrie Dalaten. 43-36. Lead is down to 7. And here in the third quarter, we're down to just a minute and 13 seconds to go. Kyrie Dalatin completes his 3-point play. 43-37. 6-point lead. Marcos Litong going to Zacarias Garcia. Bounce to fifth. Gonzalez. There is nothing else you can do but just simply admire and take in the athleticism of this player who is 10 years, who is younger, who is 10 years and below. I'm not quite sure. He could be 10 years old or 9 because he's actually he's also part of the 10 under division team of CMG VIZIER. Fifth, Gonzalez. Managing his 3-point play. 46-37. Lead is at 9 in favor of CMG. Going to Franz Cabulong. And a quick pickup there by Zach Garcia. And it's number 12, Alonzo Ami. 39 now. Up by 7. CMG VIZIER. Still up by 7. Going to fifth, Gonzalez. And it's a turnover after a miscalculated pass. First in the hands of Alonzo Ami, and the basket denied. MLO, but they're coming out of nowhere. Almost taken away by Alonzo. And that's going to be it for the third quarter with a score of 46 for CMG and 39 for MLO basketball. And Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat
And welcome back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3, the start of the fourth quarter. And at the tail end of the third quarter, we just saw Alonzo Ami finding himself on the floor. And right now, he's being aided by our medical personnel. We're not quite sure, but he has been carried out of the playing area. But he's not carried too far, just close to where he fell on the floor. So hopefully we'll get an update in just a little while. At first, let's make way for Marcos Litong. And at the end of the third quarter, it's 46-39. And MLO basketball was confined to only 9 points in the third quarter by CMG VIZIER ballers, who went on a shooting spree at 17 points. So for MLO basketball, it was 30-39. For CMG VIZIER ballers, 29-46. CMG. They got a 9-point lead. We got one man down as well for MLO basketball. I think that's Kyrie the Latin on the floor. And Kyrie is holding on to the back of his head. And another call for the medic. And there you see on your screen, Kyrie Dalaten holding onto the back of his head. And quickly, our medical personnel is taking care of the situation, coming to the aid of the two falling players of MLO basketball, Alonzo Ami and Kyrie Dalaten. This is the fourth quarter. MLO with Russell David. MLO with Joaquim Castro. Joaquim again. And that's a foul. And a foul call on number 28, Clark Makasayat. And a trip to the free throw for Joaquin Daos. Miss on the first free throw by Joaquin. And the good news, we can see Alonzo Ami, although being assisted by one of our medics, is walking towards the bench. I'm not sure if the strap on his left leg is new or he's been wearing that, but I noticed there's an ice pack actually on his left knee. And that's the latest as per my what I'm seeing when it comes to Alonzo Ami. While for Kyrie Dalaten, he is being aided behind the posts. So hopefully we get an update as well. And jump ball. And ball possession for MLO basketball. And after this, we'll have the 13 under division match between MLO basketball and Easy Clean. That's Easy Clean Quezon. And for game number 8, it's Campon Clothing versus Code Black Quezon. Lead now is at 11 in favor of CMG VIZIER Ballers. "13 seconds to shoot for MLO basketball. Going to Joaquim Castro. Goes for the basket, Joaquim Castro. 41-50, lead down to 9. Fourth quarter with only 7 minutes and 24 remaining. Still a lot of time. Zacarias Garcia. The pass of the ball to Clark Makasayat. Joaquim Castro coming out the pass and the rebound by Joaquim Daos. And that's going to be a foul. And foul called on number 5, Fifth Gonzalez. And at the free throw. And that for Fifth Gonzalez, that is his 4th personal foul. And at the free throw, Joaquim Castro. It's 43-50, 2 for 2 from the free throw for Joaquim Castro. And we had some substitutions. CMG. There's Guts de la Paz. And brings the lead up to 9. 52-43. Russell David going to Joaquim Castro. Here's Russell David. Joaquin Daos. And the lead is down to 7. 52 for CMG VIZIER. Zacarias Garcia to 5th. And then to Marcus. Rebound by Russell David. Oh, but the ball taken away by Zacarias Garcia. And for MLO basketball, that's going to be a foul and a basket for Joaquim Castro. And another trip to the free throw. And the foul is going to be called on Zacarias Garcia. Joaquim at the 15-foot line, shooting for extra. Shooting for extra. No 3 points for Joaquim, but MLO keeps the possession. Russell. Back to Joaquim. Screen provided by Russell. Joaquim for the 3. Joaquin Daos almost getting the rebound, but then a steal by Russell David. Joaquim with a floater, short. And there's going to be a foul. Foul on number 5. That's Russell David. It's second. And when it comes to fouls, let me just remind you folks, Fifth Gonzalez is playing with 4 personal fouls already. Zacarias going to Marcus Litong. And it's going to be an offensive foul called on Marcus. Russell David. Going to Joaquim Castro. Oops. Here's 5th. Zacarias goes up. Basket in for Zacarias Garcia. And that lead is now at 9. 56-47. Russell. Going to Apollo Anchores. CMG. Zach Garcia slowing things down a bit. And that's going to be traveling. And that's a good break, a lucky break for MLO basketball. And we have a couple of substitutions. Number 22, Juano Reynoso, and Joaquim Go, number 23. Joaquim Go. And a substitution. At number 12, yes. Happy to see Alonzo Ami back in this ball game following that fall earlier. And the good news, the ice pack is off his left knee. (56-47). CMG. Marcus. And basket there from Marcus Litong. Coach checking up on Alonzo Ami, asking him, can you really play? And he says, yes, Coach. Alonzo.
Ball position for CMG VIZIER ballers.
3 minutes and 14 to go. The lead is now at 11. Sorry, is at 12. And MLO basketball, Joaquim Castro. And it's at 10, 58 to 4. Let me correct myself. It's 58 to 49. Lead is at 9 in favor of a CMG Vizier Ballers. Here's Marcus, and that's going to be traveling. And that's a good break for MLO basketball. Another opportunity to chop down, to slice down a bit of the lead. That is now at 9. Short coming from Joaquim Go. Apollo, air ball. Joaquim Go, too much. Saved, and with CMG Vizier. Going to 5th, Marcus. Miss on the 3. Julian Ezequiere. And here we go, the last 2 minutes of this ball game. 5th, Gonzalez. Oh, for the 3. 3 points for 5th, Gonzalez. It's 61 to 49. MLO's Joaquim Go missing on the shot. Here's 5th, Gonzalez with a bounce pass to Marcus. And a timeout called by MLO basketball. We got a score of 61 for CMG Vizier and 49 for MLO basketball. And the Junior MPBL Pocket League will be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay.
We got to 1 minute and 23 seconds remaining in this ball game. Our 6th one. And after this, we'll have the 13 under meet or match between MLO basketball and Easy Clean Quezon. And foul call in number 15. That's Matthew De Castro. And a substitution with Lucas Olave checking back into the ball game for Guts De La Paz. And at the free throw, Alonzo Ami. Alonzo. Lead is at 11 in favor of CMG Vizier Ballers. Zacarias Garcia going to Marcus Litong. Marcus to Zach. Back to Marcus. Fifth. Zach. Lucas. Going to Matthew. Matthew decides to take the shot and blocked by Juano Reynoso. And in charge of the inbound, we got Apollo and Chores. Alonzo. And that's going to be a block and a contact on Juano Reynoso. And foul call in number 4, Zacarias Garcia. And 2 free throws for Juano Reynoso. Here is Alonzo Ami. 22 seconds remaining. CMG with Lucas Olave. Going to Marcos. And 8 seconds, backcourt violation. 13 seconds. Just waiting for the final buzzer right now. It's going to be a timeout. Timeout called by MLO Basketball. With just 13 seconds remaining in this ball game, 61-52. And Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior.
And we're back with just 13 seconds remaining in the game clock of game number 6. Coming in for 3, Joaquin Daos. And just a couple of seconds shaved off from the clock. 7 seconds and holding on for dear life. Fifth Gonzalez. And I believe now at this point, waiting for the final buzzer. MLO. Going to Joaquin. Goes for the 3. And that is it. 61-55 is how this ball game ends in favor of CMG VIZIER Ballers. Congratulations. And when we come back, we got our short chat with our best player and so much more. So don't you go away. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to.
And let's get back to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Our Unilab Growies Defensive Player of the Game from MLO Basketballs. That's number 15, Joaquim Castro. Congratulations. It's his birthday today, apparently. So, Joaquim, happy birthday. And also, apparently, Juanio Reynoso celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday. And now for our Milo assist champ of the game, we got number 45, of course, Marcos Litong. Congratulations, our Milo assist champ of the game. And we got our Chef's Magic best player of the game. Nakita natin siya kanina sa 10 under division, and ngayon, definitely super duper stats for Fifth Gonzalez. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Fifth, hindi ka ba pagod?
Hindi pa po. Lagi po ako nagte-training 2 hours or 3 hours.
Every day, 3 hours. Training for 2 to 3 hours. So, kids, something na pwedeng gayahin natin sa Fifth Gonzalez para maging kasing galing tayo. Ano naramdaman mo during the game?
Sobrang saya po. Magpapasalamat po ako sa mga kakampi ko kasi tinulungan niyo po kami manalo.
And your shoutouts?
Shoutout po kay Clyde Marcos Litong, tapos kay Zacarias Baste Garcia, tapos si Lolo Litong Pogi, tapos Tito Benedict, tapos sa ako po, tapos sa mama ko, tapos sa papa ko po, tapos sa mga kakampi ko po.
So, congratulations. So, congratulations kay Fifth Gonzalez with 21 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Congratulations. At magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Pocket League Season 3. Congrats!